Morning, guys. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm just getting up. Got a long day ahead of me. I am wiped. I could sleep all day. It just stopped raining maybe an hour ago. I mean, we had like 36 hours worth or so. I was super tired last night because, I didn't have much sleep the day before. And I crashed from about 8 to 12:30 or so. And then I got up and I stayed up until about 5, and then I slept again till now. So I had a full day's rest. It is just split in half. So just kind of like out of it right now. I haven't had my coffee yet. But the roofer just texted me and just wants me to send pictures of what it looks like up there now that it stopped raining, because he can see where it's ponding and what the seams look like and everything. So I'm gonna run right up here and take some for him. And then I've got to get my stuff together because I really do have a long day, and it's starting right about now. I had my alarm set as long as I could because I knew I'd be tired. But I screwed up that print order. And I'll tell you how. This is the first time it happened. The way I've got it up there, first of all, I don't sell that many of these cigar art prints that I printed last week. I just have a nice big simple gallery up, just a page of thumbnails that you can click on the cigar site. And when people have ordered in the past, this is how it comes in. I want a print of the Opus X band on the black background. Okay. Well, this guy ordered by number, and I've got all of them numbered. The file names are all numbers. Like, okay. So I sent them. And two bad things happened. One was my fault and one wasn't. My fault was I didn't notice that when you would view it full size, you could see, you could click left or right to go to the previous or next photo in the series. And it gives you a counter at the bottom. 53 out of 120. And that's what he ordered off of. That doesn't exactly line up to the file name numbers. Where he ordered, it was off by one. So, for example, he just said number 53 and number 54. And I sent him file number 53 and number 54. And what he wanted was sequence number 53 and 54. So, totally my mistake. I'm going to redo how the gallery is up there, and I'll make it simpler and very clear and not possible to order one way and not the other. So I'll fix that, but it never happened before. I never noticed that counter was in there, and I certainly never noticed that it didn't correlate directly to the image number. So I got to reprint those, but I would have to have reprinted them, even if I got that right, because they got damaged in shipping. He sent me pictures, and it's really tough to ship big, fragile things. I shipped them in a very stiff, sturdy tube, because I used to use the boxes that UPS or the Postal Service would provide, like the priority tubes, but they used to have better tubes than they did. They used to have triangle tubes, and they were fairly sturdy, but I even had one of those damaged. And now they got these crappy square boxes that are absolutely terrible. They don't hold up for anything. I don't know what the point of them is, because they get crushed like nobody's business. But I even had one of the triangles come in like a forklift, just indented the thing right down the middle. It's like, ugh. So, I don't know. These, I can tell from the pictures that it got damaged while they were rolled up, because it had damage on both prints at the same point, spaced apart. So it was curled like it got squished or something right at one spot, like it just got bent in. The only thing I can think of is it shifted really suddenly and slid in the tube, but I had airbags. So I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, order new prints, and I'll get those out to him. I don't think I'm going to try, but I don't think I'll have time to get those out in the mail today because the post office, it's Saturday, that's the problem. There's only one post office open around here, and it's only open until 12. And it's going to be a tight schedule fit if I can get there, pick them up from the lab, repackage them, and because they won't be done printing until about 11:15, 11:30. So I'll have a small window to be able to get them out today. But then I have to leave here. I have to be on the road going to my new live shoot at 12 because I need to be there at 1. Got a lot of setup to do and testing, and then we go live at 2. And that's about 45 minutes away. So that is my hard schedule today. And then we'll be on the air till at least 4. I might be home 6 or 7. So, full day right now. I'm going to go snap some pictures. And it doesn't look any different to you guys. Same as what I showed you the other day. It's just not raining. And I got to get some caffeine. I got to wake up and I got to pack. I got to get all my gear in and make sure that it's all in there. And I didn't make a mistake and forget something for the live broadcast. And get on with the day. All right, I'm here at the Blanco headquarters, ready to do the live show. A little bit early. Dave should be here any minute. Gave myself plenty of time because everywhere I've gone today, getting the prints, going to the post office, especially coming down here, oh my God, it's like every freaking snowbird from Ontario, Michigan, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, they're all down here and they've been cooped up because of the rain. They're out driving 10, 15, 20 under in the left lane. It's been terrible today, everywhere. Took me an extra 20 minutes to come down here, and it's only about 25 miles. But I'm here, so as soon as Dave shows up, I'll get in. And he's got this big setup. I'll show you here. He's got the 2 end units. It's a big strip mall kind of warehouse deal. And this side is offices, and then he's got his main entry and lobby and office and receiving everything in here. And then he's going to do something with the second one. He's in the middle of renovating it right now, but it goes back deep. And then this first bay door is his. So he's got pretty much about 1/5 of this entire building. And I'm going to set the show up right inside this door, because when you open this up, we'll have nice light and it'll be in the shade, because the sun, you can see where the shade is there, so we won't be in the sun. It is freaking hot out. I'm in the sun right now and it's like in the 80s already, so goodbye winter. So I'm gonna open this up, and right inside is his main warehouse. He'll probably have a bunch of stuff going out right here, and then he's got a big humidor unit built in towards the back, and then he's got his shipping department here. So I'll set up the tables and chairs right here at the edge, so that way we'll have a nice background for the show. Well, this is why I get places early. Just as I'm setting up, this freaking construction starts right behind where we're shooting. Loud as hell. I don't know if it's a backhoe or what, but I have no idea how long it's going to go on. So I'm giving it 15 minutes, and then we got to move inside for safety and totally change the set. All right, we are finished with the show, and Dave and I went out to Mugs and Jugs. I had some chicken wings here for dinner with them, and it's about 6 o'clock now. I'm ready to head on home. I am beat. Of course, I had technical issues just before the show. This was my, like I said, first and last on-location live shoot. I got here an hour early. I was set up about 20 minutes early with everything, running into bugs. And, of course, I fixed it right after the show ended because it was bugging the hell out of me. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Just could not get a picture from the camera through the software to the uplink. And it turned out to be a firewall issue because I was at his office. And for some reason, the firewall prompt did not come up until I started shutting stuff down, and it looks like it was hanging up on my Dropbox loading on the uplink laptop. Just one of those things where you change things and you don't know what's a variable and what's not, and it just popped up. So
But it did work out okay. We had plenty of light. I brought extra lights, so even though I had to use my backup webcam, the frame rate was actually darn good. So it worked out fine. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to head on home. Got about a 45-minute drive here, and that's it. See you guys tomorrow.